Yep, here we go.
I'm like, look at your shit. Look, you got a little Rinky Dink logo. Mine's huge. I couldn't find a bigger one.
Yep, here we go.
What
It's like a little midget logo.
Hell yeah. You're on the special, so. Alright now, don't get crazy.
There we go. I was making sure the audio's fine.
Alright. So it is time to break this shit down. Oop, I don't want to break that shit down.
Bring it down, bring it down.
So we're going to have a big debate tonight. But we got to get some more people in here before we start debating.
I have no clue what we're debating anyway, so.
That is true, and I like to keep people on their toes. I need to get stuff charged up over here.
I do know this is it's not a vape channel, I don't think so.
It's not, even though we've got logos plastered everywhere, and this is about the only way folks know us anyway, but, yes, we are troublemakers. There is no doubt about that. Why did we shut down the group, Mark?
I closed the group because for me, it was too much of a pain in the ass to try to like focus on two groups. And my group, every time I would go in it, was nothing but people like advertising shit, like advertising videos, advertising shows, advertising products. Like it was a big place for this ad. So now that I removed that group, I could just focus on the vape team and just have one place to go.
That is pretty true, and I can tell you this, that I was a avid person of dropping links in there, but I got away with it because I was an admin in there. So
it's like when I go to post a photo of something or anything, it's like I always sit there and like, should I post it to the vape team or should I post it to my group? And like if I post it to both groups, it's kind of stupid because people are going to say this, so I don't know. It's so much easier having the one group.
Yeah.
And you guys are most of all you guys are members of the vape team anyway, so.
I was about to say, most people that are in that group or in the other group, maybe just for maybe a slight few, but we've always talked about how pretty much everybody's in the same group, so it's kind of pointless to, drop in both.
Yeah.
Because you got the same people in it, but I have noticed an influx today of people wanting approval into the vape team, so I guess there were maybe not like a massive amount, but there were a few numbers I noticed piling up wanting to get in, so you did leave a few folks out in the cold there.
And plus when people would post, they would always post the same shit like on the vape team and the vape lounge. So when I go on Facebook, I'd see the same question from the same person in two different places. Like, so even other people were kind of confused, like where to post stuff at. So I don't know, just by doing one group just made more sense.
Yep. And if you're wondering why we're on my other channel, it's just because we're just messing around, shooting the shit. I don't like to just get like. It's kind of fun to jump off the norm and come to something else and mess around a bit. I know we don't get near the viewers, but the ones that are viewing, we're glad you're here. I think the girls are doing a show tonight, correct?
Yeah, 8:30.
Yep.
On my channel.
Sweet. Dude, again, I know this. I don't care anymore about having to say this is or this is not a vape channel, but I did get my 21 up and going, and look what I used for it on the first go around.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Put a different build in it. Let me see how this thing goes.
I gotta get mine going tonight. I can probably do it right now if I can find a squawker.
Woo! Lord, look how that Joker hits. Nice.
Nice and hard.
But, Chris Roop Now, how is it I never see you anymore, and then I'm doing something on this little channel and I see you here? What is going on, son?
Holy shit! I haven't seen that dude in forever.
Yeah, Chris kicked us to the curb for some reason. I don't know.
What's up, Roopster?
But what is happening to everybody out there? I see him. There he is. Look, there's Sid.
Sid, I'll ask Brian and Mike if it's okay to make you an admin of the vape team. Because I know you're an admin of the vape lounge and you love being an admin, so
Yeah.
I don't think I'll have a problem with it.
I do sit on that panel of who gets it and who doesn't. So if you want to shoot a little money to my PayPal, I could probably make some things happen for you.
Yeah, that
Just
is true.
saying. Just saying. So,
Money does talk around here.
dude, this is what you need to set up. You need to set up your BTFC on the 21, and I think you'll like this setup right here.
Where's Birdie and Squat?
Because look at that. It goes perfect line to line there.
Yep, I gotta find out where this one is.
Actually, I kind of wish I had a stainless or a black one now.
Let's see.
Man, that thing hits awesome. If y'all were thinking about getting one of those, do it. Oh, no. Dude, you got something I'm wanting.
What do I got? Oh,
So
the
Mark bit the bullet today and got the new iPhone.
I did.
He had to one up me real quick. Well, not really one up me, but he knows I ain't interested in it, and I don't think he was even planning on it, and he runs out and gets the damn thing, so.
Yeah, I didn't plan on it, and I didn't even really have enough time to play with it. Like, usually I like play with something for like weeks before I buy something, but this was like a spontaneous, like.
Yep. I was telling my old lady I want to get one of those. Oh, dude, definitely do it. I mean, the 18650 was an awesome one, but the 21700, man, it's, a little bit bigger. For folks that have larger hands, you'll definitely like this one right here. And of course, man, it hits hard. The XS Max, yes. Now, what's funny about this, so me and Mark have been like kind of texting back and forth this morning, and Unbox Therapy puts out a video today about the iPhones having charging issues, the new one. So I'm texting him going, whoa, you didn't get it yet. And he said, I already seen the video. So I'm like, dude, make sure that thing is charging when you're in the store. So
That was the first thing I told that chick. Like, you better plug it.
that is true. That is true. This channel may contain nicotine, but it is not a vape channel. So I didn't even think about putting that up, but typically, yeah.
I wonder if we vape zero Nick, if you still have to do that.
Yeah, hell, I don't know.
I always wondered that.
Anybody going to the expo in Denver? I really hadn't heard of anybody, to be honest with you.
I don't think so. I know we're going to Vegas. ST isn't, but you never know at last minute. He may give in.
Yeah, probably not, but it's always cool to think that.
He always says not at the last minute.
I know, and then I'm there full force, but you know why, Dan? You know why my logo is so much bigger than Mark's? Because I set this up, so of course I overruled. Plus, the little logo I had sitting around was in a small format, and I can't get it any bigger than that, so that's why it looks so small. But
I mean, look how small that goddamn logo is.
I know it is. It's small. But I actually used that for something else, and I think it was a video I did of yours, so I was kind of cutting and pasting a bunch of little things together. So that was the first one I found and pulled it. Sometimes it just got to be that way. I'll be at Mohegan Sun in March. I think we'll all be at that one.
Yeah, more than like. I think I think it was Shane that asked me if we were going. I just told him like I can't really say yeah because that's like next year.
Yeah, but
I would assume we will be, but
I got a feeling we'll definitely all be at that one. I believe China folks think I'm a reviewer. Why do you say that, Sid? Are they sending you shit now to review?
why don't you start doing some? Where is he from again? Norwegian or isn't he? What is he again?
Uh,
Swahili or something? I don't know.
Sid, where you had again? Is it Newfoundland or Iceland or?
Why don't you just do like reviews in a different language?
Damn it! You gotta. Man, ugh. I gotta apologize, Sid. I don't remember exactly where you're located at again. See, y'all have to know something about Sid. Sid's pretty very well known in the vape industry, but he is a wanted man, and he does kind of country jump, so it's hard to keep up with him.
Alright, well I don't have a BTFC with a Squonk pin installed, but I do have a drop, so it looks like a drop's going on top here.
I almost went with the drop, and I was like, you know what? I want something bigger on here, because the drop even looks kind of small on it.
Oh, does it?
Yep.
You know what? I'm going to go with BTFC.
Oh, well, there's something else, but I'll tell you later. No, they always keep asking and contacting me on Facebook. Norway, yes. Well, you've done some videos. Why don't you just tell them to send you some stuff? Get you something going.
You could tell them that you waited and you waited.
Yeah, exactly. And then they'll get right in on it.
That was the best video, by the way, Sid.
It was. That's why it's always been brought up. By the way, we are having a marathon on this channel. We're trying to get it to 1,000 subs. So, let's hit that subscribe button.
Good night, Dustin.
Damn. It's a little early to be going to bed, but okay.
It is early.
Shit, this is like, even though I've been up all day, this is kind of like morning time for me, because we don't typically roll out till like 3 in the morning, so.
Yeah, this is pretty early.
What's up, Jennifer?
I waited and I waited.
What's going on, Barry? Barry's out there in chat. So, I'm waiting for confirmation from Phenom too, so quite a few. I'd never give out exact numbers on my stuff, but I've got a decent amount. I'm waiting for a confirmation from, and I bet you he's
For what? Or on what?
from Phenom. I needed him to acknowledge my walkie-talkie.
Oh, I heard about that, yeah.
And he hadn't done it yet, so. And folks are probably
I'm so shocked that Apple would have a feature like that. Like,
I
have a feeling if Steve Jobs was alive, like, he would not allow something like that. It just seems like kind of Nextel, like, Sprintish.
He probably wouldn't, but if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, so, there's a couple of us here on the panel that are, I guess you could say, Apple fanboys, so I'm kind of hooked into the Apple system. I've got the watch, the phone, and the AirPods. Well, I just did my update on my watch, which I've got the version 3, but Angela has got the 3. And Mark was telling me that she's got like a little walkie-talkie feature. And I was like, well, shit, I need to get that. So I got it hooked up. And all you do is just tap on your phone and talk. And it's like having Nextel on your watch.
I know Brittany has it too.
Yeah, I need to get hooked in. But Phenom's got the 4, the new one. And I need to get hooked in with him. All of us will be going crazy.
I will say it is the coolest thing ever because when I was a kid, I was a big fan of Knight Rider, the TV show, and he would always talk to his watch.
Talking to Kit.
Yep, and I thought that was the most coolest thing ever. So I used to have a fake watch, or I had a real watch that I would talk to all the time.
Yep.
So it is kind of the coolest thing ever.
Now it's come real. I will have the new iPhone here shortly. I just haven't got around to getting it yet. I'm kind of at that point, though, You know, I always am like backing Apple up on their stuff, but this little charging issue, and of course it's not with all the phones, but it seems to be with quite a few. And it just isn't with the Max; it's with the other one too.
Oh, is it?
He noticed it with both of them, so I'm kind of like, oh shit. So
The weird thing is, like, if you have the 8 Plus and you look at the Max, like, they're almost like the same size phone, but the screen's bigger, but the screen doesn't seem as wide as the Plus. I don't know if it's just because of the bezel or what it is, but the Plus screen seems wider for some reason.
Well, yeah, it's supposed to be, well, it's what, 6.5 inches on the new one.
The bezel isn't there anymore, and it kind of just tricks you. It's weird.
Oh shit, hold on.
We
can show that right there. Let's see.
Tell us when you can start talking back through. I do not have the watch, thank you.
I like my Samsung Android. Well, there's...
Now, when I get my cataract removed, I might get the watch. But at this time, I cannot see the watch. It's impossible.
Hold on. Why are you saying ST? It's a program issue. What's a program issue?
The charge. I think the charging thing.
Oh. I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's probably software related.
Yeah. Yeah, because they were trying to say that they didn't know maybe if there was an update that they could do or something like that to fix it. They weren't. But it's kind of funny because Apple hadn't come out and really said anything about it yet. So.
Yeah, you know them. They don't want to come out and admit shit.
Oh, it looks like Spectre got it.
And then see, Chad has them both, exact same dimensions. It's just so weird when you look at it.
I hear you, Rich.
My 8 Plus case fits on the X Max except for the... Oh, I didn't know that.
So Rich said today's Apple equals 2050 Android.
Here we go. Here we go.
This is what I was going to mess around with. Of course, you know I always throw shit up here about debates and stuff. We were going to debate phones, but the thing about it is me and Mark are the same, so I'd have to get somebody like... Well, out of our group, there's only one left, and that's Mike.
Yep, he's an Android person.
Mike is our last Android person. And let me tell you this. Andrew used to be hardcore Android and used to talk shit about Apple. I just thought that boy was never going to see the light. And I'll be damned. One day he texts me and I realized it's a freaking instant message from him. And I'm like, this summit's got an iPhone.
The thing with Android, I noticed, is like Android is all about specs. Like on paper, the Android phones look like way more powerful than iPhone. But when you get an iPhone and Android side by side and you use them in the real world, iPhone seems faster because it's just so much smoother. It's not like bloated down with like a bunch of shit and settings. Like, so on paper, the Androids look so much faster, but in reality, I don't think they're really that much faster.
That's true, and my approach to it is, and people are going to say, well, I've always liked Apple just for the simple fact that it's so user-friendly. I know people that have Androids, and, man, you know, I can't figure out how to get from here to there doing whatever. Now, for some people that's been using them forever and used to it, yeah, it's probably a breeze to go through it, but, I mean... I like simple and quick, and Apple is simple and quick. I mean, and it still performs to me. I mean, I can do all kind of shit on my phone. What I enjoy to do on my phone, it works perfect for me. So for certain things that people go, you know, I don't know, I've just heard the debate about, well, you can do this on Android. Well, I don't do shit like that, so it's no biggie to me. So
yeah, I think if you're really into customizing and doing all kinds of crazy shit, then the Android is probably more for you, because Android has like just settings that are just insane.
Oh yeah.
And iPhone kind of limits you to what you can do.
iPhone is definitely faster than most Androids, and they tend to slow down. Less than 2 years, the iPhone has destroyed the Qualcomm chips in the speed and GPU. Yeah, I mean, I see a lot of tests every year, and you know, it seems to be rocking and rolling. But again, a lot of the functions that people sit here and swear by in Android that you can do this and that are functions I don't use anyway. So to me, it wouldn't be a big deal. So
And I think another reason why a lot of people buy iPhones is because if they own other Apple products, like all the shit works together like perfectly. There's no setting anything up like you do with Android. Like if you got an Android phone and like a Samsung TV, you got to set things up. Like iPhone, it just automatically all works together.
yeah. Also, I do know this. I know that Apple is very proud of their shit because it comes with a price. They've never been cheap, and yes, you can buy Android a whole lot cheaper. Well, some of them you can now. I think the S9 and all that shit run comparable to iPhones, but you know, there's a lot of them you can get dirt cheap out there. But I don't know. Again, I'm in the ecosystem of Apple, so you know, and I've had an iPhone since the 3, and that's all I've ever used. So you're talking years now I've been using Apple shit. So I'm kind of, I guess you could say, somewhat invested into them. But
Yeah, I bought an Android tablet like a year ago. I figured I have all this Apple shit. Let me just get an Android tablet just to have one. And then when I got it, I was so thrown off by the fact that the Android didn't work with any of my Mac stuff. Like I had to set all this shit up. It was just a big pain in the ass.
yeah.
So
But the cool thing now, and I mean, could be with any of these phones, but the camera and the video functions on these phones now are just getting like unreal. So these like, you know, $3,000 and $4,000 cameras you can go buy. Hell, you can just go buy a damn phone and have a full computer system and a badass camera on it. So
yeah, the new GoPro 7 is out.
I seen somebody that did a video the other day with that and was showing the 4K on it, and
it doesn't even need a gimbal anymore. You see how smooth that shit is? Holy
is.
shit.
I was like tripping out. So
there was a dude, he had it strapped to his chest riding a mountain bike, but no gimbal, and this thing was just like floating. I'm like, wow.
But again, you'll buy it, and how often you got to use it?
Yep, use it once, and that's it.
Yeah. I sat here and got all this GoPro shit for that last event, and that's about the only time I've used it. So
same here.
The only thing that sucks about the GoPro, and I guess it is what it is. I wish I could put a charge to it, and then it'd just be ready to go. But if you put a charge to it and let it set for a while, it loses that charge.
It does. I noticed that.
So it's kind of like, damn, you know, a lot of times I wanted to break it out and use it for something real quick and realize, well, shit, I'm going to have to hook it up for a few hours to get a damn good charge on it. So
I thought it was just mine, but
I think that's
that.
Yeah. Can you guys over in the States still not get that new, what is it, Hawaii phone? I don't think I've ever heard of that one.
What happened to the iPhone 9? That is a good question. What happened to the iPhone 9? Was there an iPhone 9?
No. It went straight from the 8. Well, it went from the 8 to the 10. The 10 was supposed to be like some anniversary edition or something like that, or whatever the hell it was. And now it's just kind of, the new one's still held.
Wow, they did jump past the 9.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Look who's out there, Mr. Signature Tips. Thank you so much, sir. I am rocking that Joker.
I don't have an atomizer on mine yet, but I will say this thing is fucking beautiful.
I'm going to get a hit for you real quick.
Got some girth to it. Like, it feels fucking great.
Smooth. I love it. Yes. Feels real good in the hand. You definitely did an awesome job on this one.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, Shane?
Anyone's curious,
break it out.
Doo-doo. There is the
size difference, yep.
18650, and it's like just barely.
Yep. And I like it more just because, again, I've got larger hands. Even though the other one was cool because it was like stealthy, but this one I really like because it's got a little bit more girth to it. So
Yep.
it's
Totally agree.
it's pretty nice. Hell yeah, hit that shit.
It's the fastest growing iPhone company. Is it like a clone iPhone?
It sounds kind of like it. What's up, Kid Bass? Hell yeah, hashtag SQ, baby. And dude, you couldn't have picked a better bottle to go with right there.
Yeah, that bottle is nice. That's what did Mike say? That's the recurve bottle, right?
Yep. I love that bottle. Yeah, I never even heard of that phone. And I know I'm not even pronouncing it correctly, so I'm not even going to attempt to do that again.
Yeah, even if you got small hands, it's not big. Like, it's still small for what it is. I'll say that.
It definitely is, because let me do a size comparison to something that...
Like, here's like an Armageddon 18650, and you can see it's the same exact height. It's like the only thing that's sticking out are the finger grips. That's it.
Well, there's the recurve.
Yeah, smaller than a recurve.
Yeah. Where Mike at? Him and well, I was about to say Andrew. Mike and Phenom are out at the vape shop right now, I believe. What's up, Tony? Valerie? Yeah, the 18650 SQ is super tiny to me.
It is tiny.
But that little joker will rock.
It's hard as hell.
Thing was, I got in yesterday, and I knew this was coming FedEx more than likely. So when I got home, I came inside and I had to run to the store. And when I was backing out of the driveway, I was like, oh shit, I need to check mailbox real quick. So I checked, nothing was in there. And I just happened to look back up at the front of my house, and I noticed a FedEx sticker slapped on my front door. And I was like, ah, shit. So I ran up there, and luckily the store I was going to is like right around the corner from the FedEx place where it was at. So went and got my shop on, went and picked it up, and I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, my FedEx guy, I don't even think knocks on my door. He just puts the sticker in the door, and that's it. Like,
Yeah.
if I ain't looking out the window or anything, I'm going to miss him every single time.
Is your FedEx place close to you where you can pick your shit up?
It is, but it's more of a pain trying to pick it up because they do some weird shit now where they drop it off at Walgreens, which I'd never heard of in my life. But now Walgreens has something to do with FedEx. So now if you miss your package, I think 2 times, they drop it off at a Walgreens. And then you have to go to Walgreens, show your ID, and they give it to you, which makes no sense.
Wow, that's weird.
It's the weirdest thing ever.
Ours is like, it's a pretty big place. It's like a small distribution FedEx place almost. But, you know, I walked in the door and there was like one guy in front of me. And when I walked up to the chick and showed her my little card I got, she was like, oh, I know where that's at. And she like walked in the door and it was sitting right there. So I was in and out pretty quick. Why is it called a SQ? Is it short for squonk? There you go.
Signature.
No, it's
Signature what?
well, Signature Tips is who they are, but
Well, signature squonk. Oh no, SQ.
no, because SQ's been on everything of theirs.
Yeah. Hmm.
Well, Shaq is out there in chat. Give us the reason why you put it SQ on everything.
Signature quality.
Could be. Do you guys interested in the Goon 25? Not really.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy one. I think they're for sale already. I see someone posted one. They bought one.
I'll be honest with you. I think I'm going to go ahead and say it. I really thought the new Reload RDA, well, it's not new now, but that hadn't been out for too long. I don't guess a couple months, whatever. I really thought from the way I heard people talk that thing was going to be just like banging. So when I got mine, I guess maybe I just didn't have the same experience. It's not bad, but it's not like, ooh, man, this thing's awesome.
Oh, they're in stock. Nice. What a one night.
What's price tag on them?
$52.
That's not bad. SQ just sounded right for Squonk. No real story behind it. Okay. Thank you, sir. But you've been putting SQ on like everything though, right? Because even when you were doing the regulated stuff, I thought you were putting SQ on the doors. What up, Jay Rush?
Is SQ in here? No, this is SX.
Didn't you have a regulated?
I got that one they made me. This one.
Oh, maybe that's what I was thinking. It was SX on those.
Yeah, SX.
Yeah, that's never mind. Never mind. It's been a while. Yes,
This is
Jennifer.
probably the best built mod I own.
Jennifer, yes, the wives will be on tonight.
Yep, they'll be on.
What channel they gonna be on?
What channel?
Whose channel they come
My
on?
channel. They want to continue it on my channel until they build their channel up a little bit bigger, I guess they said. So
I got you. Yeah, that's right. I know, and I'd have probably fought you on that, and that's your company. But I completely forgot you were putting SX on those. I don't know why. I guess I've just seen SQ for so long now. I was thinking it was on everything. I got the stainless and Black Goon 25s for $45 a pop. Should be here Monday.
Ooh, where'd you get them for $45 at?
He must have got in on one of those group buys, maybe.
Yeah, the 528 custom size says 52. 52.
I don't know, man.
I mean, the only reason I'm getting it is because I liked the Goon, and I love 25 millimeters. So if I didn't like 25 millimeters, then I probably wouldn't even buy it. But that's like my ideal size.
I mean, 25s are cool, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem like really anything's changed with it. You know, it's just they've tried to mix match some of the shit they've done in the past with it and put it all into one, and
They should have done something new.
yeah, so.
Well, I mean, but they're calling it the Goon 25. They're not calling it like the Goon version 2 or anything like that.
True. But, I mean, I don't know.
I mean, they're just pretty much saying like, hey, here's a 25 millimeter version if you're interested. The logo is different on it, I think. Yeah.
The logo's different. They put a different, well, they've put a G on it that looks, which I gotta say looks pretty cool. It looks like they've changed the drip tip on it a little bit.
They got Goon machined on or laser etched on the posts.
Yes. I
Airflow.
think the post screws themselves are actually they're supposed to be kind of like countersunk or something.
Yeah, they're countersunk into the that's. As opposed to look a little bit beefier.
Are you going to get a big difference out of vape out of it? Probably not, but I mean.
Also, the top cab, it says established 2014 528 customs. I think that's new, right? They never had any kind of engraving on the top cab.
No. Well, I got my
Like that's new.
528 Custom Vapes is what's on my 1.5, so that was the last one they've put out. So yeah, that is something different. And don't get me wrong, I mean, I swore by goons. I got 3 of them. I rocked the shit out of them for the longest, but I guess it's like everything else, you know. Sooner or later, they're gonna, that new kind of wears off of it, and something else comes along you like a little bit better, and you run it forever.
It'd be like the drop. If the drop came out in 25 or 26. You know, it's like if you really love the drop and you like a little bit bigger sizes.
Yeah. Again, as much as I love my drop, and I use the hell out of that one, it's still an awesome RDA.
Mm-hmm.
But there's other ones that I've got that I prefer to use more right now. Surprisingly enough, I haven't had it long enough to say that I've used it more than any others, but one that I tend to keep every time that I mess with something else and I fall back to it, the Solo.
Solo?
I rock the shit out of the Solo. And man, it's been awesome on the top side, so I've really been liking that. My goons are retired. Yeah, I think there's probably a lot of folks' goons that have been retired. What's up, Mr. French?
Oh, my bad. Son of a bitch.
Mm. They look good and remind me of the OG goons. Yeah, they have that. They've got that airflow set up like on the OGs. Doo-doo, what's up, Billy Dub?
Billy Dub. I have 3 goons and would buy one. Yes. I think I have 2.
And
the one like was the little, I forget which one it was. Low profile one it was or something. I forget which one it was.
And I was late to the game getting a goon. And when I finally got it, I remembered I wanted that black one so bad, so I ordered it. And when I got it, I was like, shit, that's all I used, man. I wasn't using anything else but that goon.
Ooh, the Ghost V2. There we go, Sid. I still got mine. It's a classic.
You ever thought about just breaking it out, throwing another build in it, and just...
At times I think about it, and I'm like, I'm so used to building on these, like, drop posts and all this other shit is so much easier.
You don't want anything that's going to require a little bit of time.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to build on, but all these other shit is so much easier. Just drop it in and you're done.
Yep. The Ghost V2 is one of our days that really don't get old, yeah. I remember seeing that dude, too, when we were at Atlanta that time. He had all kind of shit set up there.
Was he there?
Yep.
Son of a bitch.
You left out early, remember?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. God damn it. I wish I would have known that.
Yep. He had all kind of shit sitting up there.
Because I was like one of the first people, at least I think I was, when he first contacted me about making an RDA. He's like, I'm a machine shop, and I've been thinking about getting into, like, the vape stuff. He's like, I came up with this RDA. I want you to check it out and see what you think. And since then, it was like, I didn't like the last one that much, but that had the tank or reservoir on it. But all the other ones were really nice.
Well, Adam, Mr. VN, you know, he was real big into those.
Yep.
And I guess what was that guy's name? Mike? The owner?
I can't remember.
Whatever it was, we walked up and talked with him for a while because, you know, he was going like 90-0 showing all his shit off. But yeah, he had quite a bit there.
For those out there that have no idea what the Ghost looked like,
there it is.
Woo-hoo.
I gotta say though, as big as that top cap is, it does look pretty good though.
Yeah,
It's
the
got
drip
that.
tip was funky. Like I was never really a fan of the drip tip on there, but
It's definitely got that old school look to it.
oh yeah, definitely.
How long have you had that one now?
Maybe 2, 3 years. I'm doing videos for what, 4 years, and I think I started getting this at like maybe 2 or 3 years, 2.5 years, something like that.
I use the Creed on the Proton from ST and the Drop Dead on the AUG. Why is the AUG not going through my head right now?
Oh, wait, I use a Proton.
Did you get cut off there?
Drop Dead on the AUG.
Yeah, Mr. French won the Proton for me. He's rocking a Creed on that. This is a good choice.
Johnny Drips is here for the roast beef. That sounds good, actually.
Mr. Drips, what's going on, brother?
I can go for some roast beef.
Man, that would be pretty. Man, I could go for getting these contacts out of my eyes and put my glasses on. These images are burning me up. Wow. Somebody gave me a thumbs down. I got my haters following me all over the country.
Ooh, Arby's. There we go. I'll take a beef and cheddar, please. Thank you.
Dude, I have not been in freaking Arby's. Hold on. I got Andrew calling. Let's see what old Andrew's got to say.
It's probably not real roast beef at Arby's, but...
What's up, brother? Oh, okay. Hold on one sec.
What does he want in?
All right. Oh, was it 15 minutes? Oh, okay. Well, then let me cut this thing off then.
Oh, yeah, this is shit.
Oh, I got a live show going right now. Yeah, I'll cut it off. I didn't realize they were going live this quick.
I didn't even notice it was that time.
Okay, I'll cut it off and we'll get it opened up. All right. All right. Well,
Pretty quick.
that was quick. That was quick. Well, we enjoyed y'all. We enjoyed y'all watching this little fiasco. Now the girls are about to go live, so let me go on and end this. Thank you for joining us. I'll try to do some more of these on here. I just kind of one of them laid back nights, but we shall see y'all later.
Later, guys.
Later.